You know how it is in business, right? Some goals just seem to take off. They get everyone fired up and moving in the same direction. And others, well, they just kind of sit there on a spreadsheet somewhere. Today, we're building the roadmap to create goals that actually work, the kind that turn an idea into real results. So let's dive in.
So, let's ask the big question. What's the real difference between a wish and a goal? Wishing for more sales is nice, but it's passive. It really just comes down to one thing: a plan. A wish is all fluff, but a goal has a concrete plan, and that's exactly what we're going to build together today.
All right, so here's our game plan. We're going to start with the most important part, your why. Then we'll get a real, honest look at where you are right now. After that, we'll engineer some powerful goals using the SMART framework, build a plan to make them happen, and finally, we'll talk about how to keep it all on track.
Okay, first things first. Before we even think about the what, we've got to lock down the why. Seriously, you need to be absolutely crystal clear on why you're even setting a goal in the first place. This all starts with your vision and your mission. Let's break this down, because it's super important. Think of it like this. Your vision is that amazing, far-off destination you're dreaming of. It's where you ultimately want to go. Your mission, on the other hand, is your purpose for the journey right now. It's why you get out of bed in the morning. And here's the key. Every single goal you set has to serve that mission if you ever hope to reach your vision.
Okay, so we know where we're headed. We have our destination. But you can't get anywhere if you don't know where you're starting from, right? We need to find that little "you are here" dot on the map. And for a business, that means getting a clear-eyed look at your current position.
And honestly, the best tool for this is a classic SWOT analysis. It's such a powerful way to see the whole picture. It forces you to look at two things. First, what's going on inside your company, your strengths, the stuff you're great at, and your weaknesses, where you, need some work. Then you look outside at the opportunities you can grab and the threats you need to watch out for. And here's the magic. Your SWOT doesn't just sit there. It points you directly to your key result areas, or KRAs. So let's say your SWOT shows your team is super innovative. That's a strength. And you spot a gap in the market. That's an opportunity. Boom! Innovation just became one of your key result areas. It tells you exactly where you need to focus to win.
All right, we've got our why, we know our starting point. Now it's time to actually engineer the goal. This is where we drop the blueprint, the thing that makes a goal strong and not just some flimsy idea. It's time to make it smart.
First up, S is for specific. Look, increase sales isn't a goal. It's a wish. It's way too vague. But increase sales of our new widget 5000 in the Western region, now that is a specific target. Everyone knows exactly what we're aiming for. No confusion. Next up, M for measurable. This one's simple. How do you know if you've actually won? You gotta have a number. Increased sales is fuzzy, but increase sales by 15%, that's a finish line. You either cross it or you don't. It's black and white. A is for achievable. Okay, this is the big reality check. A great goal should push you, for sure. It should be a stretch, but setting a goal to increase sales by 500% in a week when you don't have the team for it, that's not inspiring. It's just setting yourself up to fail. It has to be realistic.
R is for relevant. And this is so important. Does this goal actually matter? This is where we tie everything back to that vision and mission we talked about at the start. If a goal doesn't get you closer to your why, it's not a priority, it's a distraction. Simple as that.
And finally, T for time-bound. You know the saying, a goal without a deadline is just a dream? It's totally true. Slapping a deadline on it, like by the end of Q4, creates that sense of urgency. It lights a fire under everyone to get it done. So there we have it. Our blueprint is done. We have a SMART goal, it's solid, it's clear. But a blueprint is just a piece of paper, right? Now it's time to put on the hard hats and start the actual construction.
Look, a perfect SMART goal is useless if it's just collecting dust in a document somewhere. You have to bring it to life. So 3 quick steps. 1, prioritize. Which goal gives you the biggest bang for your buck? Do that one first. 2, communicate. Get everyone on the same page. Make sure they know what the goal is and what their part is in making it happen. And 3, plan the actual actions. Break it down. Who does what, by when. Okay, we are in the home stretch. The plan is in motion, the team is working, but you're not done. Not even close. This last part isn't a step, it's a loop. You have to track, you have to review, and you have to be ready to change things up.
And this is why that M for measurable is so darn important. A simple chart like this tells you everything you need to know at a glance. Target's 100 grand, we're at 75. we have a $25,000 gap. See? No emotions, no guesswork, just the facts. Now you can have a real conversation about how to close that gap.
And you have to remember, goals are not carved in stone. The market changes, a new competitor pops up, a new technology lands. The world is not going to wait for you. A goal you set in January might be completely wrong by June. That's why you have to review regularly. It's what keeps you nimble and focused on what really matters today.
And there you have it. That's the whole roadmap, from a big, dreamy vision all the way down to a concrete, daily action plan. Now the only thing left to do is actually use it. So I'll leave you with this. Think about what you're working on right now. What is the very first goal you are going to make SMART?